So hello everyone. It's been a while since I've done a video. It's been a crazy summer. But instead of saying welcome to my mess, I actually put down a pretty paper. And so you don't see all the mess. So this is another journal I just finished. This is for the Just Penny Designs. And I will have a link down below for you to see. First is the cover. I'm pretty proud of this cover. This was a challenge in a Facebook group, and when I finished it, I knew what it had to be. So all these different pieces of fabric are cut, sewed, stitched by hand, and then painted, and then more embroidery. So this is the Bohemian Beauties. I thought that was fitting. I always point out little boo-boos because I want everyone to know that just because you make a mistake doesn't mean you can't find a way to fix it. It's not the end of the world. And I glued this on, and I didn't like this little spot of glue showing. So I had this cute little rhinestone bobby pin. So I put it right there. Perfect. So this is part of the design team kit. And there's also things in here that I've added. This is one of her printables. This is not the most awesome paper. And so there's washi tape, and there's fabric on top, and this is sari silk. These are Kool-Aid dyed papers. I had purchased a journal that had Kool-Aid papers in it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't think I'd like it, but I do. So I made a little tassel paper clip. All of these pages are pockets. There's nothing in them right now, and this is where the signature's sewn in, so I glue them together on the edges, and you don't have to see all the stitching. When I made my papers, some Kool-Aids seem to be a little acidic and really chewed up the paper, so there's a lot of little holes patched, and I kind of think that still goes in the boho theme. Little pockets, little journals stuck inside the pockets. A lot of this is her kit, and a lot of it's scrapbook paper. All kinds of different little fabrics sewn in. Here's a little patch, and I loved it. So I made a pocket on the other side. Weak spots, I used my washi tape, which is something I have a ton of, but I never use because I just don't. And so here's another pocket. Again, it's covering the inside. I used a few stickers. All of my journals lately have been very, I don't want to use the word empty because there's a lot of stuff in here. But what I've done is I've tried to make them usable. I don't want there to be so much stuff that, you know, if somebody gets it, they're afraid to use it. This was some paper that was given to me. I thought, well, you know, this would be cool to color. Little tag from the kit. More of the papers. The Kool-Aid papers. And this is just something I printed on my printer just to get the lines. And a little envelope with a couple little pieces of card in there so that you can write little stories. And this is, I tend to use a lot of paper clips because I don't like things falling out when I move them. This is just some paper inside of a little book clipped to the belly band. This was one of my favorite papers. And this has some of the little cards in it. And I did the, this is the center page here, and I sewed this on just a bunch of sari silk, and lots of little things just stuck and glued, no rhyme, no reason. This one is a 3-tier pocket, and I just put it right here on the middle of the page so you can write on all these tags. More Kool-Aid paper. I tried to put stuff on every signature at the top and on the sides, so it was kind of even in how it laid. Yeah, I know, anybody who knows me says, oh, she did it even? That's weird, but yeah, I did. I tried. So we have more of the paper. So pretty much this is how the whole journal is. Lots of little pockets, couple little clothespins. You know, boho, gotta have the feathers. And just a few little things stuck in and out. Again, I don't like how things fall out, so I got this little tuck here and a tuck here, so it just kind of keeps everything in place. And you can color on them. I really, really like making my journals user-friendly. I'm not real good at using a journal myself, so I want everybody else to use them. I love making them, though. Of course, I had to have my pom-pom. This was a piece of scrapbook paper, but I really liked it, so I made it a little flip out. Some gorgeous trim. This came from my best friend's mom, who passed away recently, and I got some of her goodies. And again, it's a flip, so you could write your deep, dark secrets in here, and nobody will ever see it. So that's my book. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, I'll have the link at the bottom for the kit I used. Thanks.